guys, it's Speedwagon Man. Today we're back in Drivecast, and I'm here with Jay, CJ, Strahibo, and
My name's Cam.
and
and
Uh, so yeah, today we have a few topics to talk about. We have, of course, YouTube
crap.
gaming that got released. CJ, don't interrupt. We have YouTube gaming that got released a few days ago, and then Jimmy Kimmel. That's how you pronounce his name, right? Because I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, that's how you get it.
He was basically complaining about the gaming community. So yeah, we're going to talk about that. We're also going to be talking about, of course, FFP 15. Apparently, this is going to be a topic that is going to be in every single Drivecast. But this time it's about the beta, the Forza 6 demo that I really don't know anything about. So I expect that some of you guys explain something. And then YouTube versus TV. So yeah, let's get started.
Alright, so should we talk about CJ, stop making noise! Oh my god! Let's talk about I wasn't even prepared, like I'm not even in the right spot. My hair's a mess.
yeah.
Like I'm not ready for Drivecast. Anyway, should we talk about YouTube versus TV, the whole Jimmy Kimmel thing first? So I'm saying Nina or CJ goes for it because they are American and they know who Jimmy Kimmel is or what he does, etc.
Should we explain who Jimmy Kimmel is to those who don't know?
That would be a good idea.
Alright, so Jimmy Kimmel is basically a TV. He's the host of not Saturday Night Live. He's the host of one of those like night shows.
It's a late show.
Late show. He's the host of one of those, and basically
He's a comedian.
Yeah, he's a comedian, and what his job is to basically make jokes out of stuff that's popular and stuff.
Yeah, makes bloopers and then later on in the show, I'll bring on some guests and they'll interview them and
Maybe
Yeah.
put a
Blah, blah,
band
blah.
in there or something.
Yeah,
live
yeah.
Performance, that kind of stuff.
yeah.
So yeah, that's him basically.
Yeah, it's basically just a comedian who's like, hey, does the intro, then he talks about some stuff, and then
It's like a
makes some
stand-up comedy
jokes.
show.
Yeah,
Right.
and then bloopers, and then guests on. Basically, it's just a late show on ABC. So
So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
guess we
that's
should
who Jimmy
explain what
Kimmel is.
happened. I guess
Yeah.
we should explain what happened with YouTube gaming and this guy. Okay,
Yep.
so what happened with this guy is that he basically was saying that what's the point of watching other people play games on YouTube? Apart from criticizing YouTube gaming, like he thought it was absolutely
and he made a joke saying, whoever is the parents of people who make gaming videos on YouTube, they should be ashamed or something.
Ooh.
yeah.
I
what he
missed that
said.
part. I missed that part.
The problem is that he doesn't understand that, and it's practically the same as watching his show. Like, why would the fuck would I watch one guy talking to celebrities when I can do it myself? Why would I just watch some people play football when I can do it myself? It's the same logic, and it doesn't work. His point was really messed up, and yeah, people like it. Like, people like watching
Well,
sports.
people don't
watching
like it because it's got like 25k dislikes
Yeah.
on that video.
watching games. That
Yeah.
meant, but
Oh,
like
oh, yeah,
people
cool.
play games.
I think
And
you gotta keep
also-
in mind. You gotta keep in mind. I don't think he meant it. It's his job to
Yeah,
take.
it's a show. That's what I said. Like, I even liked the video. So
I did not like the video. I thought.
Me neither. I disliked it.
Considering PewDiePie probably earns more money than he does.
Yeah,
I mean,
like he was a PewDiePie, and I was
yeah,
like,
he's-
dude, what
Take
the hell?
it.
He was saying how much he earned in a year, and I was like, dude, that's information for that guy. Why would the hell would you tell to the entire world, despite people already knowing how much he earns? But the problem is that, why? Just why?
it's
Are
on
you jelly?
32,000 dislikes.
Is
Yeah.
it? Holy shit.
32,000 dislikes, 3,000 likes.
it was on 25k last night, and
Now
it's like,
this has brought out the worst in the gaming community. First comment is the most liked comment on here. It says, "Get cancer, you fucking loser."
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
wow, yeah.
It's bringing out the toxicity of our community, which
I could give a fuck, to be honest. He deserves it.
no.
I mean, I like him and all, but when he takes a jab like that at a gaming community on YouTube, when he purely
I'm not- by
doesn't
the way-
understand it,
I would like to clear up. I don't think he deserves cancer, but he deserves the toxicity of the bad side of the
Yeah.
gaming YouTube scene. That's what I
Another
meant.
thing, PewDiePie can literally end you. What?
Yeah, I saw that comment, yeah.
yeah.
The thing is, yeah, and as
That's
stupid as
true.
it may seem, it's actually true. It's actually true. And the thing is, this is what he doesn't understand. He can take jabs at this, but in the end of the day, he's still uploading it to YouTube.
Yeah, so he's hypocrite.
Yeah.
He's a
It's not really
hypocrite.
him that's uploading it. It's probably his team or
It doesn't
something.
matter.
Still though,
It's
it's
still under his
it's
name.
his show going up on YouTube, but it's hypocritical.
whatever.
Yeah, it's like his theory makes no sense. Like he said, like what's the main point of watching?
And you're uploading your show on YouTube. I could just watch it on TV.
Yeah, I could just go to the freaking show itself. I could just host the show, like the show. What the fuck? Like, just do it. It's the thing.
Wait, I've got a
It doesn't
question.
make
Is Jay even here? Because he's not said
I
a
don't
word.
Yeah.
I'm definitely here. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So we want to
Okay.
welcome our guest this week again. Our loading screen.
Well, he's not a guest this week, and I've actually got a picture from him on my screen, but he's not a guest. I think at this point we should introduce Jay as the intern.
Yeah, the intern.
Yeah, the
The
intern. Intern Jay.
Intern Jay. That's what I'm gonna put in my title anyway. So, intern Jay. You guys know who Jay is by now. If you don't, you should probably check yourself before you wreck yourself. But I mean, to be honest, I think on my screen it kind of says everything
Yeah.
about Jay, his personality. Anyway, let's
Jesus.
talk
I'm looking
about.
forward to watch that.
Let's talk about YouTube gaming itself. Now, if you don't know what YouTube gaming is, basically it's like a platform where you can. It's basically another site for
Twitch.
YouTube.
It's a
Yeah,
subsite.
yeah.
It's like a subsite for YouTube. It's like gaming.youtube.com.
Yeah.
It's a
And it's
subsite.
also YouTube's or Google's attempt to come at Twitch
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Dailymotion.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Daily Motion.
That's a
I
thing.
swear it's Dailymotion.
Hey,
Yeah.
Brittany Bet is the most
Don't people
viewed
stream on
streamer in the-
Dailymotion?
No.
No.
I swear they do.
Dailymotion is just a shitty YouTube.
People stream on Twitch and that MLG.TV, and that's all I can
Yeah.
think of.
Yeah. That's
But,
really it.
Yeah, YouTube gaming. From what I've viewed so far, if it continues to be something that's popular, I'm not a big fan. I feel like it promotes the bigger guys, and it's just gonna make them get bigger, and then the smaller
Yeah.
guys not so much. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's just the current YouTube setting we have at the moment with normal YouTube was fine, and the layout of the new one isn't great. You know, like I'm just not a big fan. It's like I'm using YouTube on a tablet, and I don't like that.
Yeah, the thing is,
Yeah.
what they have to do is they have to fix it somewhat, because basically what it does is it marks all your videos that you make into a certain category of a game. Like, say you search up Need for Speed 2015. Actually, for one thing, when I typed in Need for Speed 2015, I couldn't find Need for Speed 2015. So in the games list, so yeah, it's not
Yeah, me
there.
and Speedway we were talking about this last
Yeah,
night
yeah.
after you guys left, and like we look up Need for Speed, and
Need
the
for
only people like we're looking up Need for Speed, and we find like Forza Horizon 2 videos of people doing Need for Speed car builds.
I found our
Yeah.
podcast, one of our episodes of our podcast marked as Need for Speed 2015. Now, that's another problem in itself, because you have videos that aren't even Need for Speed 2015.
Or
but
gaming.
it's still in the
like-
tags.
Yes,
There'll be some which aren't even gaming related,
Yeah.
but they'll be in there.
like there was this
What-
one video. It's some really shitty video. Like it was gameplay of Need for Speed Undercover on the lowest setting, and it was in a different language, and it was laggy for and for some reason it was titled Need for Speed 2015 and a bunch of random numbers.
Like,
Yeah,
no,
I mean,
yeah,
when I
okay. So
when I-
you go first. You
No,
go
you
first.
go. No,
Oh my
please.
God.
Okay, you want me to go first? I'll go first.
I'll give you the ball. I'll give you the ball.
Okay, give me the ball. Okay, so
Here you go.
yeah, like it's okay if the guy wants to upload videos of whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
But when it's Need for Speed Undercover, I could give a shit. Whatever it's supposed to be Need for Speed 2015, whatever. The fact it's undercover and it's in the Need for Speed 2015 section is wrong. I don't
Yeah.
give a shit what if it's in the section for whatever reason.
Yeah.
It's wrong. That is wrong. It's not supposed to be there. When you've got like gameplays of like tanks and stuff in Need for Speed, it's not right.
Yeah,
like,
it's not Need for Speed.
Not supposed to be.
Yeah, it's not even
Like,
remotely gaming. That's not even racing gaming related in any way, shape, or form. But even then, if you're looking up a game, it should be about that game, not some car build on Horizon
Yeah.
2 of the Need for Speed 2015 cars.
Yeah.
I think the issues that we had in the YouTube platform itself were just dragged into YouTube Gaming. They didn't give a fuck about the YouTube search bar. Like it's already messed up in YouTube itself. And we have the same problems. Like you search for Need for Speed 2015 and you have, for example, games like videos that were uploaded like 5 years ago still in there. Like what the hell?
Like,
Like, why
it can
would
be
that-
good if you want to go through submenus, but most people don't even watch full videos. So, what's the point?
In order to actually find
Like-
more content, I actually had to go through all this different menu. I had to find the explore button of the game that I wanted, and that was Need for Speed 2015. But to actually find Need for Speed 2015, when I typed it in, I couldn't find Need for Speed 2015, so I had to go to one of my videos, which was falsely marked as Need for Speed 2015, then go there, click on Need for Speed 2015, then click explore, and then when I got all the
even in the search things, I'm not sure if it is this. I might be wrong, but like in the normal one, you can actually search by like a time period, so like this week, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I do for a lot of money.
So you could do like filters like this week, this month, this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
So what I usually do. So what I usually do is I slap the HD one on, and I put maybe this week, and I put Need for Speed 2015 in, and that's an easy way to find content. And yeah, obviously you're gonna get the big ones up first,
And then
but not shortly afterwards.
Which is what I said earlier.
No, this is normal YouTube. Normal YouTube, you'll get that, and then you'll get like all of us, and and you'll actually find like good YouTubers. That's actually fun story how I found Jay. I put Forza Horizon 2 in, then I searched it by I think it might have been week, and his video came up, and that was actually how I originally found Jay. You can't do that on YouTube Gaming, as far as I know.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
So it's like
You found me through something. I thought I contacted you first. Oh,
no,
interesting fact. Fun fact.
mate. I was there since 5 subs. You gotta respect the mark. But yeah, like that was how I found Jay, and that's how I found multiple other YouTubers. That's how I found Theo as well. I think at a certain point by accident. And I think the thing is with YouTube Gaming, if you do want to go through submenus upon submenus upon submenus, okay, that's fine with you. You can do that, but in the long term, for smaller YouTubers, it isn't going to be good. I guess the suggested is all right, but again, it's only going to show a few exceptional videos which are popular for you. Like it just seems like everything's just a bit harder for everyone.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like if you're big, say if you are like Theo or AR12 or Slaptrain, you ain't gonna have an issue because you're big and you're gonna be everywhere because YouTube's gonna be featuring you. But when you're on our size, I don't think it's something you're really gonna understand unless you're on our size, and like it's a bit harder.
If you're cam size, then it's gonna be harder. But yeah. But
like for example, I do understand why. I understand why big YouTubers are actually happy about this because they appear. They're the first ones who appear. And I'm not saying that they don't deserve it, but like at least some recognition because I mean, nobody's gonna keep scrolling down, especially searching about Need for Speed 2015 when you have on the first thing.
Yeah,
you
and I can go to the 10th page.
Exactly. Like that's really messed up. And this is not a community which is really big, so if it was like Minecraft, yeah, I would understand if it was community.
Yeah, you don't even see different people. Like if you search up Need for Speed 2015, you see
it's the same people.
AR12, GTA Wise Guy,
Thomas Live.
That guy too.
Yeah.
And then I saw Boosted on the second page, and that's it. That's the only 5 people I saw. I started seeing like I saw Cam's videos on like the 7th page. That's when I started seeing his. And then I started seeing mine, CJ's, and Speedway's on like the 11th page.
Fun story. So I think we should go around. How did we find each other's channels?
Alright.
Oh, I told the story. This is interesting.
On Drivecast, did you?
No, I didn't tell it on
Drivecast,
Drivecast, but I told you guys.
So do you want me to go first on how I found all your channels?
Yep.
Alright, so Speedways, yours was because you kept commenting on my videos. That was legit how I found it. I clicked on it and I subscribed. Wow. CJ, yours was because originally I found Theo's channel, and then I found Why We Don't Need Underground 3 by Mega Short Fuse, and then I found yours.
Oh god damn it.
And that was how, and then obviously
Look at that.
afterwards I kind of met up with you, talked with you, and we made videos, and from there, Jay's, already told you about this. I think I typed in Forza Horizon 2, and I did it like by day, and your thumbnail was really good, so I clicked on it, and it was quite good. And that's literally what it was like. And then Nina, I think it was when you emailed me.
Yeah. Business email.
You emailed me. You were like, "Can I collab, please?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay, bro." That was it.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Okay.
Let's get Speedway next if you want.
Okay. I found Cam. Practically the same that he.
Friend zone.
Friend zone.
Get friend zone, biatch.
Friend zone.
Friend zone.
No, I'm gonna say I found Cam because he was constantly posting comments on Theo's videos, and I was like, "Who's this dude?" Then I clicked on the channel, and he had racing and content and shit, and it was really good, so that's why I subscribed. Then I found CJ because of the Underground 3.
God.
Why we don't need Underground 3.
It's actually true. That's the main
Oh
reason
my
how.
God.
I found you.
Jay, I found you because I don't usually watch Forza Horizon videos because I don't have an Xbox. So I found you thanks to Cam that I got to know you, and then I checked your videos. And then Niner,
I know how you
know.
found me. Do you
How?
know how
Because
you
I
found
don't
me? So I had a Need for
remember.
Speed 2015 wish list back in March, April, and I was sick that day. I'm like, I need a video today. So I decided to do my wish list video, and then like I think a month after that video was uploaded, Speedway posted a comment saying, "I share the same opinion too, man." And I'm like, "Oh, cool! I
Oh
think
yeah,
I've recognized
I,
his channel before." And I went on his channel and I subscribed. That's how
I remember. Yeah.
we found each other.
All right, CJ, you're next.
Yeah.
Alright, so Niner didn't do the rest of the people though, since he was.
Oh no, I'm
Oh.
gonna go last because
Oh,
I have
okay.
a long story.
So, with Jay, the funny thing was, one day we were starting Drivecast, and Cam said, "Oh, we're having a guest." I'm like, "Okay, who?" like, who?
That's how you met him.
And then Cam's just like, "This guy, he's awesome. His name's Jay." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then.
Oh,
It was,
okay.
you guys found Jay through me. That's
Yeah.
actually quite funny.
Alright, so Speedway, I found him. I was googling something about Need for Speed or something, a video or something, and I found his video and I clicked on it, and I just said, comment on it, say, "Hey, good video." And at this time, he was just some nobody that I didn't know.
Nobody.
Oh, that's not what I meant. What I meant is he's just some guy that I didn't know who just did racing videos. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then.
Yeah, I remember that one time you gave me a shout out in the.
Oh yeah.
When you were on Forza Horizon community, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was on a rant, so I did that. And then Niner, he messaged me.
Yeah, it was all tuners. Yeah.
It was through the YouTube's like message system, which nobody uses. So he sent me a message, and I found it like 3 days later or something. And then I wrote back, and we had this conversation about school and shit. And then
he forgot about it.
Yeah, I said I would tell Cam about you, and then I forgot. And then yeah, and then Cam, I remember one day I was in Theo's chat, and he comes in and he's saying he's saying straight up Hippo is joining the racing community, and at this point I have no clue who he's talking about. I'm like, who the fuck? I'm just like, who the fuck is straight up Hippo? And he's like, oh, he's a FIFA YouTuber. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, yeah. And then you came on, and then
That was only a year ago as well.
yeah.
That was only a year ago. Anyway, Jay, you're up next.
This is gonna take some memory lag. Cam. How did I find Cam? Well, I don't fucking know. I literally do not know. I think I just came across you like watching videos and just randomly came across you. Like I didn't intentionally
As
look
in,
for
like,
you.
suggested, like, search
Yeah, I
results.
think I stumbled across you, and then, in fact, no, it was through Twitter. It was through Twitter where I found you. You was on suggested followers. I ended up following you, and like after a couple of weeks of seeing you on my timeline, I think I addressed you, and then you followed back and stuff and interacted, whatever. And then literally everyone else, Niner, CJ, Speedway, I found you through Cam.
Oh yeah.
Literally just like that. Not really interesting, but hey,
Yeah.
it was only 4 months ago.
I'm basically the Messiah, is basically what you guys are saying right now.
Not really.
Not really, nah.
Okay, never mind. I'll just let Niner finish off his story then.
All
And then I'll
right,
leave and go kill myself.
I found Speedway through, like I said, he commented on my video. I checked out his channel. I subscribed to him, and then I went on Twitter, followed him, and he followed back. So the story about me meeting Speedway is pretty short. The one how I met CJ is, I think Tuners told me about No, I found CJ. Wow, that was like a year ago. It was him and Theo did a collab, and it was on Need for Speed Most Wanted.
2012.
2012. Is it good or is it bad?
Yeah.
And it was like a 28-minute commentary.
It
I
was
watched
30.
like
It was over half an hour. So.
And then I think I subscribed to him back then.
Yeah.
And then I met Jay obviously through Cam, and then I met Cam. This is gonna be an interesting one. So I was on a stream. So this is again about, I think it was the first beta of the crew, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn, that's over a year.
So yeah,
Well,
this was back in July.
You couldn't stream the first one, could you? Because
Oh shit! Yeah,
there was no
so
NDA.
it
It had
must
to
have
be
been the second
one,
beta.
which would have been around a year ago today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the last beta started August 26th, so,
Yeah.
or the second beta. So I went into Theo's stream, and nice, I got friend zoned by Cam. Whatever, he's heard the story. So,
Yeah.
basically, I went on Theo's stream, and he was recording the crew, and nice, my board is gonna be fucked up.
Cam's
And-
not gonna load now.
No, it's not gonna load.
Hopefully I load back up. Oh
You
no.
won't.
No.
Cam, why did you fuck up?
Why?
Why did-
Okay,
Oh,
load
there
it!
you go, there
Okay, okay.
it is. Alright,
So dinner's
anyway.
made. I need to go eat downstairs, but I'm gonna stay here because I'm hard.
Alright.
Core.
So anyway, yeah, so it was the crew beta, it was Theo's stream, and he invited me to a crew, and then afterwards he invited tuners, so it was us three in a crew, and we were like cruising around. And then after Theo ended up his stream, tuners friended me on the crew, and then we started talking here and there through Steam, and then we added each other on Skype. I don't know how that happened, but we did. And then after we added each other on Skype, we started talking about like racing YouTubers, and I think he brought up Cam or something. And I said, yeah, I tried to contact CJ like, 2 weeks before then.
Oh,
so then
God.
he's like, yeah, you should probably contact Cam.
Wait.
You should probably do it through his business email.
This
What?
was during the second beta of the crew, right?
No. This was back in March, but
okay.
I met tuners through the second beta of the crew.
Ah.
But yeah, so then I contacted Cam through his email. Because
I've never received an email besides like people from Ghost or something like that, or like Ghost or whatever. I've never had an email from another YouTuber besides Nina. Like the only other person that's contacted me through email has been like fucking James Mountain Ben, and that's it. Like no one else has ever contacted me
Yeah.
through my fucking email before.
He wanted to be professional. Give him props.
It was
But not
legit,
really.
though.
I wasn't being professional. It's just tuners told me to contact him through his business
He
email.
knew that he wouldn't ignore it because it wasn't through his messages that nobody uses.
Yeah.
I don't ignore it anyway. I don't ignore it much. I don't think I do anyway.
Yeah. So
I
that's how
actually get an
Cam.
email now for my messages. Yeah.
That's how I found
CJ,
Cam.
what
What?
the fuck? You sound so tired. Get away!
I'm not even tired,
Come on,
you dip.
Wake yourself up,
You
man.
did that for no reason,
So
thank
why are
you.
you talking like this?
Because
for?
reasons. Reasons.
When Nicky's brother back, I
Yeah,
My
we-
brother's at his friend's house, thank God.
call him.
Uh,
No, just kidding.
I was gonna say something else. So that's how we met each other. Okay, this is what I was gonna say. So now we've told our stories on how we all met each other. Let us know in the comments, how did you find us in the comments? That is something I'm really interested in. So whoever's trying to watch it on, leave a comment. Let us know how you found us. And was it suggested videos, or did you see us with someone else?
Was it through a prostitute? Was it through your teacher?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Was it through
Exactly.
your
Yeah.
teacher when he was giving you in the back room? Was it through
was
your teacher when he was doing it in the front room? Was it during
Was
your
it
teacher
through my
when he-
social, my certain social media account, if you know what I'm saying?
was it through was Speedway when he was pretending to be a teacher and he's like, hey,
YouTuber by day, sex god by night.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's actually true.
God damn it.
Damn. Anyway, should we talk about? We talked about YouTube gaming, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did. A
Let's
piece.
go on to NFS 2015 beta.
NFS 2015.
NFS
NFS 2015.
NFS 2015.
NFS 2015 beta.
Okay.
The master beta.
2015.
The master beta. So
Yeah.
let's go on. So basically, at this point, a new 2015 beta is gonna happen. I've talked about this so many times. If you don't believe me, go onto my latest video and check that shit out. But a new 2015 beta is coming. What do you guys think is going to be on it?
Basically, for me, what I think it's
And what do you want to be on it? What do you think and what you want to be will be two different questions, remember?
Alright.
I think you guys should.
Hey!
my-
I was in the middle of my answering! Ah! Okay, so basically, what I'm thinking it's gonna be like a build from Gamescom where it's only that certain area and you have a couple races to do. It's mainly, I don't think it's gonna be like for beta. I usually don't know what they test out during betas, but really, it's
Servers.
It depends.
It's not going to
mainly
be.
servers.
I know most likely we're not going to be getting the entire map, and I think it's just
No.
going to be
I
that
hope
like that little you know how in the beta I saw when people were getting live feed there was like blocked off roads that you couldn't go on. And set under construction stuff. So it's just going to be maybe that little warehouse district where they had where people got that live feed from during the Gamescom thing, and maybe that little part of downtown where you could go in. It's not going to be the entire map. It's just going to be, thank you for screwing up my border. But it's not going to be that it's not going to be the whole map. And it's going to be maybe the cars that we saw in the Gamescom, maybe even a few cars that got announced after Gamescom that are going to be available. And maybe they might improve the cops a little more, or maybe just putting some cops. Not sure about that. It mainly could be just to test out like the server load, or it could be used to test out what people like and don't like in the game. But who knows? That's kind of what I feel the beta is gonna have. But however, what I want from the beta is basically the basic framework of that. It gives us enough to show us that
Everyone's on their phones. I'm not gonna lie, I was on my phone too. So
basically,
yeah.
what I feel the beta should have is basically the basic framework to show us that this game is going to be great, but don't spoil it like the Crew's beta did. We had 5 betas for the Crew, and by then everyone kind of just meh when it came out. But don't spoil it all for us. We still want to be excited. We still want to be we still want
I'm going to say this in a much more excited manner.
Shut
because I think
up,
everyone's
nerd!
bored
Shut
at
up,
this
nerd.
point. Everyone is so bored at this point.
But I'm not
I
done
mean,
yet. I'm not done yet.
I was listening.
I'm done. I'm not
All
done
I
yet.
heard was "shut up, nerd." That's all I
I'm
heard.
not,
CJ.
I'm not done yet. So what I
Why?
kind of want is that, as well as the cars that we saw in the trailers and stuff. Maybe
Nine,
not.
you should check your
Maybe not
Snapchat.
give us the Hurricane. Maybe not give us that. But basically, give us like the cars that we saw in the beta. And maybe release the cars that we haven't seen yet from the trailers and stuff. And stuff like that, and basically give us the basic framework of customization, basically the custom framework of the stuff, and just show us that this game's going to be great, despite the fact that you still have loads to give us when the game comes out, and not give us dessert before dinner and have us have everything like the Cruise.
So basically, what he said is just don't give us the whole map, lock some shit up, and basically give us the Gamescom build.
Moral of the story: don't
That's
eat
basically
dessert
it.
before dinner. Moral of the story.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go next because you know, I think I've got something to say. I think they should basically just give us the Gamescom build but multiplayer. So basically everything that CJ already said. Don't make it look like the Crew where I played the game before it released in the beta.
That's-
Okay, now go on for a
that's-
tangent for the next 5 minutes.
Oh man.
And now I'm gonna go. Now I'm gonna go on for 5 minutes about what I've just said. I'm gonna repeat myself. So I mean, I really want it to be the Gamescom build that we saw at Gamescom. You know, the one that we had through the direct feed at Gamescom. I want the Gamescom one to be in there because I think it would be good for the Gamescom one. And I would like it to be a certain part of the map because I would like to have the cherry on the cake for dinner. You know, it has to be the Gamescom one. I don't want the E3. I want the Gamescom one. Let's get that straight, okay? Honestly, like, I don't even want to talk about the Needs 2015
Moral of
beta
the
anymore.
story: don't have strawberry shortcake unless you're gonna have diarrhea.
Moral of the story: don't ramble on the same thing 5 minutes in a row. Like, I don't even want to talk about it now. You just killed my Need 2015 beta talking hype. Does anyone else want to lead this subject? I mean, Jay, you haven't said anything, so it'd probably be clever of you.
I mean, there's nothing really more to add. Yeah.
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 I mean,
Basically, all have the same opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
do you want to move on to a different topic, or you got to give me like a fucking indication, you
Forza 6
bastards?
demo, which I'm going to lead because I am so-called Forza fanboy.
You
okay.
are.
Well,
Yeah, you
from
are.
the past Forza demos we've had, which have all been quite stale, which I appreciate, because when a demo is
Appreciate.
quite limited and you don't really know what you're going to get, it's just a few races or just, you know, something really limited, you're just going to get that and that's it, nothing else. So you can expect surprises in the main game. You're not going to get a whole bunch of, oh, I've done this before, like the Crew beta and shit, even though it's a demo which is totally different to a beta. Yada yada yada. Blah blah blah. Next subject.
All right. So basically, with Forza 6 demo, they
You don't realise.
they need to lay down the
Don't let
basic.
CJ have a topic again.
They
Don't
need,
let
to,
CJ
they
have a
need
topic.
to lay down the
No, no,
basic
no, no,
framework
no, no,
of
no,
the
no,
Forza
no, no.
6.
You're gonna say that 6 times now. You're gonna say they need to lay down the racing framework. Something about Forza. Make sure they lay down the basic framework of Forza though. If they don't do that, then you're fucked. No. Let me speak next. Forza 6 demo. It needs to prove me wrong. That's what it needs to do. It needs to set out to get the gameplay right, and that's it. Simple. That's what you got to say, CJ. You haven't got to go on for 5 minutes, boring everyone. They can click off the video.
It needs to lay down the basic framework of the thing.
No! God.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
stop
done.
fingering me, Nine, and just go.
So one thing that I want Forza to do. Oh god, I have to slouch down. No, one thing that I want Forza to do is I'm gonna like it either way. It could give me an excuse to talk shit about Forza, or it's gonna be a good game.
You said that about Need for Speed.
Shut up.
No.
I didn't say such a thing.
You're gonna get us copyrighted!
Copyright
No!
block!
Copyright,
Copyright block! Copyright! Copyright! Copyright!
Okay, so someone else. Jay, I thought you were gonna lead this topic. You led
Yeah,
it.
he did.
Nice
He said
name.
nothing.
There's nothing really more to say because everyone's got.
This is why you're the intern. This is why you're the intern. You need to learn some of the key podcasting
learn our
skills.
memes.
5 with DLC, that's what Forza 6 is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Don't forget the
Yeah.
yeah. Jay's discussion is going to continue on the future DLC for Drivecast. I hope you.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge you like what, £10.50 for some
Saying
extended
6,000
commentary
rupees.
on what I think the Forza 6 demo is going to be.
Exactly. And if you want
Also,
more,
for everyone that's watching, I'm just gonna promote myself here. I will be covering Forza 6 at its launch. Okay,
Hey,
so
me
come over
too!
to
Oh,
my
what a
channel.
lie!
We're gonna have rain, 3D puddles, all that shit. Come along, it's gonna be a blast.
Yeah.
DLC all around.
3D puddles and shit on like 2 tracks.
Hey,
Yeah.
no, it's 3 tracks, you bitch.
Whoa! 3 tracks!
Wow.
Yeah, 3 tracks. I said that right. 3 tracks. 3 damn tracks, mate. You better be impressed.
3 damn tracks.
3 damn tracks.
3. You better be.
Bitch, CJ, let me fucking speak. So Jay, as a self-proclaimed Forza fanboy, that's what you said.
Yeah,
what do you
for
think?
me.
What do you think that Forza 6 will have? That
Why is my
Forza.
Skype?
Forza 5 hasn't done.
Now, what do you think it's gonna have? That Forza? Yeah.
3D puddles.
Obviously, even though that seems to be a really hilarious meme at the moment, obviously there's rain and night, which hasn't been done on Forza
On a few
before.
tracks.
Yes, it's been done on other games before. Ha ha ha.
Let the
I'm
Black
so
Boy
glad you all feel achieved.
Let the Black Boy
Um,
speak, okay?
It's got
Wow.
a much bigger car list than it
He's
did before.
And more DLC.
And more DLC.
So besides,
I'm not speaking on this because I'm just gonna get ripped into, so there's no point.
now go on. I'm you, mate.
I'm really interested in what you had to say.
No, everyone just let him speak and let's all mute ourselves for the duration of his speaking.
No, just you.
Okay.
Yes, we need to keep
Okay,
ourselves
go on then,
muted. So,
Jay.
I have nothing to say.
so yeah.
No,
keep
you do.
yourself muted because
don't.
that's why.
You do.
You do.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Said you had something to say, but you're not getting
Just
ripped
do
into.
it.
So just
Anyway,
do
so
it.
the last topic is YouTube.
No.
versus
You're talking about
No,
Forza
we
6.
still got like 30 minutes to go.
I
We
will.
got like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You,
I will.
you speak on it.
Oh,
You've
you want
got
me to
more.
speak on it?
Yeah.
I can hear you echoing through someone's speakers. It might be
Yeah.
Speedway because I know Speedway's got
Yeah.
getters.
Get to what? Dude, these are Hyperspeed X. Like, yeah.
Wow.
We
wow.
can't see because your
Wow.
webcams all get
Hey,
it.
your webcam's like laggy AF.
Yeah, you have a GIF webcam.
No, it's one of those like speed cameras that takes. a
CJ,
picture every
you
10
are
seconds.
muted. Quiet, CJ.
What? I couldn't hear you. You
No one else
broke.
is gonna get that meme. Can I talk about Forza, please?
Yes, please go. Here's
Yes.
the ball that I stole from Niner.
CJ, I would so kick you out of this group right now. Don't think I'm going to kick you out of this group. I have power. So, Forza 6. I'm hoping that when I play Forza 6 on Monday, that the gameplay is good and it's not like Forza 5. I'm hoping it's like Forza 4. I'm hoping that the rain I just hope that the rain actually surprises me, and it's not like, oh, I'm never going to use this shit. Like, if they're making such a big emphasis around rain, it best not be a thing which I'm just going to play when it's turned on and never bother putting on. It best be something cool. I don't think it will be. I don't think a rain feature can be so to the point where it's going to be game selling for me. I think the cars, I could give a shit about 400 plus cars. You can have all the cars in the world, but in the end of the day, if the gameplay is not good, then I'm not going to play it.
Yeah.
So
Snap, Cameron. Ooh. Carry on.
I believe that all they need to do is get the gameplay right. If it's like Forza 5, I'm not buying it on day one. And if it is like Forza 4, sorry, no, if it's like Forza 4, I'll probably purchase it soonish, depending on how good it actually is. Although I can very much doubt it's going to be that good, as they haven't really listened to the fans. There's no mountain track. Well, there might be one, but
There is a mountain track, mate.
There is?
Calm down.
What was that one for Forza 4 that's not coming back and everyone's moaning about?
Fujimi.
I thought it was Fujimi, but I didn't want to say it just in case I got it wrong. Yeah, no storefront, which annoys me personally because I think that's really cool. You could have like pink slip videos on Forza, that'd be really cool. But
no, that's another thing. You wasn't able to sell your car. You haven't been able to sell your car in the last 2 Forza, so that includes Horizon 2. Now you can sell your car, which is thing.
I don't see that being too much of like a purpose. I don't see that having any purpose because you get like a shit ton of money anyway. Like some people are gonna have like 25 million on launch. If you play the demo on Monday, which releases on Monday, obviously, you actually get a 4 GT as soon as you get the game. That just tells me that money's worth nothing in this game. There is no grind.
Yeah.
So I mean, selling cars, it doesn't really mean anything to me. It's like, it's what, like you get like 5 million anyway through Forza rewards every month, so it's.
I wonder if they think the demo where you get the 4 GT is a selling point for people to buy the game, so they get the car early and they don't have to play the game just to get it. But
honestly, I'll probably play more like in the next month, unless it is really good. I probably won't get the game, to be honest. I'll probably just play the demo.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if there's like a replay stuff in there and make a few montages. I would literally, like, I can't see myself.
Try montages.
Forza 6.
Anyway, next subject.
Yeah, if you want to lead it.
Me.
Mhm.
All right. Every time we want a new subject, we have to go next subject. Subject.
YouTube
Okay.
versus TV. Let's face it, people. Nobody actually gives a shit about TV anymore. Stupid, dumb-ass, fucktard shows like The X Factor, Big Brother. We both have them. The UK.
Go on,
US,
you intern! Go on, the intern!
I don't know
Yes!
about Uruguay. I'm not sure about Uruguay, but the TV in this country is absolute gonorrhea. Absolute AIDS. It's just a sexual transmitted infection. There's no other way of putting it. If you sit down in front of the TV at night and watch this shit and actually laugh or giggle at anything, you need to be crucified. It's as simple as that. There is no left, there's no right, it's just a straight, narrow road, and you're going down it, and I'm sorry, but there's a hellfire at the end and you're going to die.
And you need a license for it.
Fucking no! There was no cap on that. It was like, you're going to hell, bitch.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't
no
you need
cap
a
on.
license for your TV in England?
CJ,
Yeah.
CJ, why are you digressing like this?
I'm just saying, it's part of.
Topic is YouTube versus
The
TV,
reason
and you're
why
talking
YouTube-
about
the
TV
reason-
licenses.
The reason why YouTube will take over or is taking over TV is because you can literally search for something that you specifically want to watch and you know that you're going to enjoy, and you will find it because of how mass it is, how anyone, if they really want to do it, can sit down and make a video for people that they can relate to. Like, for example, all of us, we do it for the racing gaming community, like, and then you've got Minecraft, COD, whatever. Even if you don't like it, even if you think it's shit, they're doing it for people that want to watch that, and that's why TV is going to burn a crisp in a few years.
Not
That's
just
why
that,
I think
not
that's
that.
why I think Jimmy Kimmel was so upset and everything with the gamers and shit. The problem
It's not-
is that
it's not
YouTube.
that. It's the fact it's a two-way medium. That's what another thing about YouTube is, the fact that you can talk to the people behind
Yeah.
it. It's not like just an
Yeah.
invisible wall. It's like you
I
can
mean-
actually talk and ask for
Yeah.
stuff you want.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
TV, they can actually talk now that they have this social media and shit, but they just don't do it because they don't bother doing it.
No,
But
but
we
the thing
do.
is, it's on
And-
such a large scale that it doesn't even matter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but still,
You
but that's because
can
they
say
think.
something, but they're just gonna ignore it.
I mean,
That's
if you
because I
look
think
at-
they have everything under control. Like in YouTube, like people can search for everything at any time, whenever they want. They can watch whatever they want at, I don't know, whenever they want. And TV, you just have to wait for a schedule and everything, and it doesn't
Yeah,
work.
that's a pain in the ass
Yeah.
too.
I mean, look at Top Gear. How this is another reason why I don't watch TV and I never will. The only reason I watched TV last year is because of Top Gear, and I only watched it on that day. The reason, and that's going on Amazon, which is that you stream that online. You don't watch it on the TV, so it's fucked for them really. The BBC are just, I don't know what they are. I don't know. TV is a bit.
The thing is, you go to
obsolete.
YouTube, you see the content creators, and it's a person. You go on TV and you say you tweet to Strictly Come Dancing or whatever you want to watch. That's a company you're tweeting to, not a person.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not as personal as YouTube is. That's the issue with TV. The thing is, like, when I say to like mom and dad, like they really don't like the idea of YouTube. They think it's sad and stuff. I'm like, you know what? You guys are going to be watching YouTube videos soon. This is what I said like a few years ago. And now look at that. Like, TV's downstairs, smart TV, they watch YouTube on it. It's like,
Yeah.
it's so obvious that it's just going to take, like, the Chromecast thing. I don't have one personally.
Yeah.
But, like, it's just a matter of time before YouTube and, like, Twitch and all these other things start just taking over.
Netflix, Amazon.
I don't watch
Prime,
TV anymore unless it's, like, for WWE.
I
Right.
do. I usually do watch TV series and shit, but that like just the TV programming, like I don't know, the news, the reality shows, that shit just get me mad. Like I
It's the
don't
same
like
thing every single time. That's what it is. YouTube,
Yeah.
it's something different every single time you
Yeah.
go on.
I
Like,
mean,
if
with
I don't-
TV, with news, they try and say, "Oh, 5 children killed in Afghanistan after war."
it. It's like
but
CJ on
that-
a call on a Skype call.
But it's not news because that happens all the fucking time. Kids in Africa dying. It's been happening for how long?
The thing
Decades.
is,
It's
you
not
can watch the news on the computer now,
exactly.
so you don't even
Exactly.
need to go downstairs.
Yeah,
and
you
watch
could,
TV.
like, TV is so useless nowadays. Everything is on the internet practically. Like, the only reason why I would watch TV for is, well, 1, if there's a sports game on, and 2, if Top Gear was on, or used to be on. And
Yeah.
usually I don't really go on the TV to watch sports all that much anyway, unless it's, like, hockey. So...
Yeah.
So if I go into my YouTube sub box right now, you've got cosplay by SS Sniper Wolf, which I would definitely check out later.
Yes.
God.
Yes.
I've got Niners
Yes.
Carbon Let's Play. I've got Theo, and then I've got Sesame Street on HBO by SourceFed, and then I've
What?
got like GTA. Then I've got GT3 RS Pass Buys by Shmee. Like, how varied is that? You don't get
Yeah.
that. You don't get that on TV. Just look.
And you get to personalize.
It looks different. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to get to the cosplay
Elmo.
Cosplay.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
But like, it's so varied. What? It's so varied, and it's
sorry,
just.
it's
yeah.
never well fun.
Don't worry,
Join the
we all.
wolf pack.
I've got a question. Since we've still got 15 minutes to go. One YouTube crush. Who is it?
Wait, I don't watch.
Oh,
many
I know
pro gamers,
cams.
so-
I know speedways.
I've actually changed mine very recently, but
Oh.
Speedway can go first, and then I think Jay, because I think Jay has already got one, but he just hasn't said out loud.
Why are you assuming that?
I don't know. I am just assuming that. Anyway, Speedway, you're up next.
I would rather had the fuck, marry, and kill, but yeah, you know.
Oh yeah, the one that Daniel Serang asked you. I think.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I would definitely fuck as a Sniper Wolf, and then I would
Look
like,
at CJ. Look at CJ. He just went like this.
and then my crush would be Leah Marie also. So
Who?
I know that's
Who?
CJ.
Kill.
Who?
Yeah, Leah Marie Johnson.
Who?
Who?
Who is this?
What do you mean who?
What do you mean who?
I don't know who.
So I'm gonna say I'd marry Bree Esrig.
Who?
You don't know who that is.
I don't.
No, I don't
know
who
who that is.
Sorry. I'm just
Um,
staring awkwardly at the camera like this.
I need to kind of get you. She's like there. But anyway, Bree Esrig, and then I'd F Leah Marie Johnson. She gets me excited. Anyway, Jay, you're up next because I know. La 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 la.
So. Fuck.
Niner.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Fuck no copyright sound.
Wait, what?
What?
Marry Need for Speed and kill Straight Up Hippo.
What?
Oh.
That was not
I'm
cool.
done.
The
I'm
reason
done.
that that Cam's actually scared because he's gonna meet Jay at EGX. So
I'm legit scared to meet Jay at EGX. Actually, if anyone's going to EGX, let me know on Twitter. Let me know on Twitter because I will quite gladly meet up with you. I think I'm going all days, so
You don't want
yeah.
to meet up with me.
Alright.
Mate, I've already got one person meeting up with me, so
You don't want to meet up with me.
I will fight you.
Shred accounted.
Should we end it here? 'Cause
Wait,
we're kind of
I
at
didn't.
top-
I didn't answer mine
No.
yet.
Okay. No, CJ can cover the 15 minutes.
So basically, I actually have to look up any female YouTubers. I don't watch any.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So, marry. I'd probably marry. NFS Nikki. Just kidding. No. No.
Well, I'm gonna tweet that to her.
Be right back.
I'm gonna
Alright,
tweet.
I'm gonna do that.
I'm gonna tweet that. to her.
But I would. But
Oh my god, she's gonna block you. She's gonna block you on Twitter.
Mary, however.
Tuners is NFS Nikki.
Yeah.
Okay. Mary, Cam's sister. I'm just kidding.
What?
Oh no, I'm getting removed from the call. Cool. You can tell he's doing it. He's doing it. And then, oh, I have to kill somebody. Oops.
No, that was not what I was anticipating. Oh shit.
What?
That was not what I wanted. I think they're in a separate call now.
You
Shit.
killed the
There we go.
call.
Well, I'm slightly sorry for that occurrence.
Hashtag it's okay.
I was doing self-entertainment, dude.
I was doing some pretty stuff.
Oh my god.
Where's Speedway gone?
Why did my? Oh, it's because the things. My thing's messed up because Charlie's trying to get called.
Yeah.
My thing's all messed up, and you have a giant ass niner just doing stuff.
Yeah, and I've got like a giant ass. I've got a giant ass J just in the middle of my screen. Should we end it here then?
Okay, wait. You guys didn't kill anybody, right? So only Jake.
Speedway's not here, so I don't know whether we should end it now or wait till Speedway comes back in.
I don't know. It was but then kill would be
Speedway's probably playing games right now. He
yeah, he's
doesn't
probably
know
playing
how to-
Battlefield. He's probably on Battlefield doing stuff. But yeah. Enjoy Jay's profile picture.
I kind of fucked up Speedway.
What did you do? What did you do?
I don't know. I kicked you from the call. That's all I did. And then you were hosting, which I didn't realise. And then everything kind of went a bit messed up.
Yeah.
Don't really know, to be honest. I don't know whether we should just end it or wait for Speedway to come.
No!
Drivecast,
No!
so true.
Cam, I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna kill you!
Well, on that note, if you guys enjoy Drivecast, make sure to hit the like, subscribe. I will
If
see you
CJ remembers to put it in the
next episode.
description.
If CJ,
CJ remembers
remembers
to put it in the description.
No, that's what I say.
No!
If CJ remembers to put the links down in the description below. Any last words before we end?
Fuck around.
Yeah.
What?
Walcott!